Hello and welcome to another new episode. This is if My Summer Car and Amon Bazoo had a baby, it would be called Junkyard Truck Simulator. Yeah, that's pretty much how it is. I mean, we got the car there, or a car, a starter vehicle. It's leaves a lot to be desired, shall we say, but it's something to start to get you about. Now, as you see in the top right there, if I just hold the screen there a second, top right you got your hunger, thirst, sleep and sanity. Not too sure on the sanity section of it at this stage, but the other three are self-explanatory. But yeah, this is exactly, well, exactly could be a strong word, but it is a lot like My Summer Car and a lot like Mon Bazoo, which I have played both games in the past. My Summer Car a lot, and I do enjoy My Summer Car a lot. I've played Mon Bazoo in the past as well, which I also enjoyed. I haven't played Mon Bazoo as much as My Summer Car, I'll admit, but yeah. Basically, this has everything that they have, so this game must be right up my street. And I can't believe I hadn't come across this game before. So yeah, let's just crack on with what we got to do. Obviously, we got these, we call them like green markers, I suppose. Of like, it gives you like a little bit of a tutorial, a little bit of helpful hint to start with, and then away you go on your own. So the computer is where we get like jobs and what do you call them? Jobs, hints, things that you would like that you can do within the game. It'll tell you on here. So the towing insurance, that's basically like your reset button, if you like, should you get stuck somewhere, which I'll show you in a second, which is done through the phone that you have. It's an old Nokia. But yeah, so that's what the towing insurance is, and this is about the truck, hence the title of the game, Junkyard Truck, which we can collect down from the junkyard, funny enough. And we also save the game in here as well. So we need to pick up the cash with the left mouse button and then press I to put it in your inventory. And again, and then at the top right there with the where you got the bars, it's now gone up to $500 because that is what I do have on me. I press tab. There we go. But they stack in 400s apparently. So yeah, we've got 400 cash on us. And the truck was, sorry, we've got 500 cash on us, and the truck was 400, I believe. We also have down here like we've got a service manual for said truck that we're about to go and collect. Actually, that's incorrect. We don't collect it, but we do go and buy it, and then the guy will deliver it to us the following day. Or it'd be on our driveway for the following day. It does say to return it to Jimmy Junks, but I'm going to not do that straight away because this is actually a very helpful manual. It tells you all about how to do things, which is going to be really useful should you get stuck while you're trying to get the truck up and running. I'm not sure if there's, pretty sure there's nothing else we can interact with straight away. But yeah, I know we can interact with the chainsaw because we can cut down trees and cut them into logs and deliver those later on. I am going to take the fuel canister. Oh gosh, the fuel canister with us. Don't know why this passenger door is open. I have not touched the car. Sit. Shut. Get in the car. So we'll shut that and we'll fire this up. Runs like a bag of nails. Brakes are shocking. And you're lucky to get the brakes working. Now this car, you can maintain the oil level and things like that. You've got to put fuel in it. But you can't actually modify it or improve it, shall we say. So it is what it is. Which is a little unfortunate. Especially considering the brakes are terrible. But it is what it is. And it's very easy to damage it as well. You can see it's struggling up this hill as well. And when we get into town, there is several things in the town, obviously, such as your shop and your gas station, your parts place. There's a parts place where you buy parts for the truck. And like a looks like a bar or a gambling barn, something like that, along those lines. There's also a place where you can buy jars. Doesn't want to turn. Buy jars and stuff. And it's all located down that stretch. Stop. Thank you. Do you know what I mean? Brakes don't want to work. Shut that off. Get out the car. Pop that open. We'll grab that. And dump that down there. Open that. And we'll pop the fuel in there. Which we should just be able to... There we go. Got to crouch for that one. And it'll stop when it's full. Like so. Now let's just pop that back like that. Close that. Grab that and put that back in the car. Shut that one. And we also want to put fuel in the car because the car is pretty empty when you get it. Just when you get the car at the start. Again, you just got to tip it onto the right pixel to put the fuel in. Now, there is several jobs that we can do around the town, which we will get to know very shortly. Which is how we make the money. In order to buy the parts for the car. Shut that one. So yeah, this game is right up my street. Bing bong. I have arrived. Only $10 worth of fuel. I'm coming back here. Pay that. There we go. Takes a... Actually, that was more than $10. I swear that said $10 on that till. I was going to say, I thought that was cheap. I thought that was cheap. Now, we are going to get some oil because... Because... It automatically takes that out of your pocket, actually. This car drinks oil. And you can glitch some things through the vehicle like you used to, like you can on my summer car. But yeah. Let's shut that one. And most importantly, we do need food and drink. So we'll grab 3 of those. And a 12-pack. Shut that one. Now it's already taken the money off me for the 12-pack of beers. And now we need to go pay for the food. Bosh. There we go. And now we can go buy the truck. We still got enough money for the truck. That's why I didn't... That's not gone in, is it? That's why I didn't want to buy too much from the shop. So that we got enough to actually buy the truck. So yeah, in that building there, we got the parts shop. I can just quickly show you, I suppose. Let's shut that off. So we've got the parts shop here. We come in here and we buy whatever parts we need for the truck. Shelves are full of everything. You got the crankshafts, pistons, etc. All in depth. Well, in depth to a point. Maybe not as much in depth as my summer car, but a bit more in depth than bazoo, maybe. I have not played bazoo for a while, so that could be wrong. Do not quote me on that. Maybe on the same level as bazoo, shall we say. There's some fancy artwork there, which is rather nice. Not sure what this building is supposed to be as yet. It has got like a, I want to say a Wi-Fi symbol on the side of it, but there is nothing inside and I cannot actually get into this building as of yet. Maybe it'll come in a future update. Would be nice to see. Here's the sort of gambling sort of bar place that I was talking about, but is also not yet interactable in any way, shape or form. So again, maybe this is something else that will come in the future where we can come and get drunk. We can buy jar crates here and also tobacco crates. So somewhere along the lines we must be able to make some sort of alcohol maybe, or harvest some tobacco. Yeah, so that's pretty much it for that. And then over here we got Jimmy Junks, which is like what was the Flatari, wasn't it, in my summer car garage, where you take your car to be tuned up or repaired. We got the other guy in town, I've forgotten what his name is, that gives you the almost like the vehicle check so you can enter the race.
Fill out one of the forms.
Fill out one of the forms. Inspection is the word I was looking for. And that's what you do there. You just fill out the inspection and he would go and do it. And tell you whether it's passed or failed, which I'm presuming you need to do to enter the race, which is located just here. And you are going down eventually. Eventually, you're going down. But look at that car, though. It looks like some... Have you ever seen the film Death Race? That's what it looks like to me. It's something out of Death Race. That's what that looks like to me. And obviously you got your Mountain Light Bush League Racing. So you got your sign up form here. Now I've seen a couple. I've been messing about with the game just to get used to it and things, and I've seen this route change, and I've also seen the start car change as well. So what you do is you go head to head with the other vehicle, and you would race them around whatever the track layout is. In this case, you'd go straight down. There is like a ramp there, so it must ramp up through the trees or onto some hidden track or something, and then loop back around down through the town, back to the start point. But I've also seen one that goes all the way around the map, which you can't quite see on this page, but it actually loops out and around on a dirt road down the bottom and then picks up again, coming back in the way we came into town. That's another one that I've seen. But obviously we're a long way off of that right now. Because, yeah. That's a lot more tuned than our car right now. I would like to say that's possibly... I was going to say it was like this car, but I don't think it is. It must be... I didn't shut. See, you got to get that door shut noise, otherwise it'll flap in the wind. Thank you. Start. Right, now let's go and get that truck. But that's not really a truck either, is it? So, I don't know, you tell me. It must be a car of some description. See, that's the ramp I was talking about, hidden in that grass there. But we need to go and purchase this truck, and then we can head back home and sleep. There doesn't appear to be any days per se, or any way of telling the time at the moment in the game. You can ignore this clock on the dash because that does not change. So there doesn't seem to be any way of telling what time it is at the moment. But it's okay, you know? It's, from what I've seen, it's a good start to the game. I'm not actually sure when the game was out. Oh, and this is pretty good too, what I'm about to show you. I mean, I thought my computer was bad, but having seen this computer now, I'm about to show you, it makes mine look superb. It really does. You can tell this is a junk shop. Look at the size of the fan on that. That is just amazing. It's like a almost like a fan that you'd see on the side of a building. You know what I mean? Like a ventilation fan on a building. That's just amazing. And you can see it's got loads of tape on the case as well. I mean, he's doing all right for himself, isn't he? This junk guy. If that's the case. It's just, there's nothing else interactable in here that I have found as of yet. But yeah, I just thought I'd show you that. That's just, yeah. Pretty nifty. Hey buddy, I like your PC. So this is the truck we're gonna buy. Obviously the only one available at this stage. Will there be more vehicles? I don't know. But yeah. Let's talk to him and see what he says. So we just basically press E on him.
You hear about the truck? You picked the right day. These Diamondbacks are actually really, really durable trucks. That's why they're still around. They're from a time when trucks were made of metal. This one's engine's in better condition. With a little fixing, they can be up and running.
So yeah. A little fixing it can be up and running. So just go around here and buy.
Okay. I'll have it delivered to your place tomorrow morning. These trucks use really common parts, so I'll always have a lot of shit here that's compatible. And if you can't find what you want, check back in a day or two.
Check back in a day or two. He's got that kind of, like, geezer accent, hasn't he? You know what I mean? Tony, eh? You can't kind of jump up over these because you can't walk over it. You have to jump. That didn't shut. Thank you. It's got a slam. So let's get the lights on because it's actually gone really dark. But yeah, that's the truck bought, and we now have just $20 to our name, as you can see on the top right of the screen. So what we'll do is we'll go home, we'll put the pizzas or something in the fridge at home, and the beers as well. Then it'll, well, that's what it wants us to do, is sleep. That's what the green marker is. The car does backfire from time to time. Like I say, this is not the best running vehicle that you could have, I would say. But yeah. And we'll also be able to see what jobs we can do within the world as well from tomorrow. So let's. Whoa! New challenge. What just happened? What just happened? That was not part of the plan. Have I lost anything from the car other than my pride? That was not part of the plan. The car was always smoking, and look how damaged the car is as well. The vehicle damage in this is pretty, I don't want to say realistic, but it's a lot better than My Summer Car or Mon Bazoo. You know, in My Summer Car, the part may get bent or crippled or whatever, and it'll fall off the car. Now I've got to try and find a way back up. Where's the map? Where am I? I'm down here. Kind of in the creek. Now, let's just... Oops. Oh yeah, I have the flashlight as well. Let's turn off. Right. Let's just save the fuel. Get flashlight out and see if we can find or even see a way up. Now you see that tree's got like a red line on it? That just signals the fact that I can cut it down with the chainsaw. That's all that signals. Now I've not actually been down here. That was definitely not part of the plan. So we've kind of got a little bit sidetracked here. Let me try and find a way up. Because I'm pretty sure you're not going to be able to just drive the car up the side of the thing there. It's a nice lake, though. Ah. That was not part of the plan. Maybe could possibly drive it up this way. I don't even know what it was I hit. I really don't. It kind of it must have. I must have just come over the ridge. Got a wheel or like the right side of the car off the side of the ridge, and that's what dragged it down. But so day one, we've already been in an accident, and I've lost the car as well now. So there's the creek. I know it's behind me. Anyway, this gives me the opportunity to pull out. So we've got a screwdriver, we've got the electrometer thing. It's a wrench. 5 is the phone. Oh look, that's how we tell the time. Currently, was it 1:20? Time's going rapidly. If we press E on that, we can transport, teleport, whatever, to wherever we want. Obviously, it costs us a bit of money, and money that we have not got at this moment in time. So that is no help. Got like a torque wrench or a torque bar, maybe? Got a crowbar, and that's it. Back to our hands. So yeah, I'm going to have to try and drive up the side of that. Turn that off. Drive up the side there. That's the only way I can see to get up. And you see these like old kind of like washer dryers lying around? That's the things that you collect obviously when you got the truck, you collect them, take them to the recycling centre, and then you get cash for them. That's another side job mission you can do to make money. Now I'm going to have to try and get the car up here, but I don't think it will. Yeah, I was afraid of that. Dang. Not so sure we're going to get the car up there. To be fair, I'm trying. This is full throttle, and it won't go up. Oh well, snap. No, we're just gonna end up going back down the hill again. Well, this has gone to plan, hasn't it? Don't put it in the water. Hey. Can we go quicker backwards? No. It would appear not. Well. Oh dear. Right. Well, everybody, remember where we left the car? Oh, that's not what I wanted to do. I have to eat one of them. When it's gone bad, it's gone bad. You drink a beer and move on. Yeah, we'll leave that there. Right. Like, jump up here, because this is where the house is, up here. Yeah, it's we'll have to recover the car at some point, obviously. But we made it back home. We'll sleep. You never know. Maybe we'll get lucky and then the game will be like sorry for us and just give us the car back, but I doubt it. Okay, so we've had a sleep. See, now we've got all these extra jobs here. Cash for scrap metal, that's what I was talking about with the washer dryers that are going around, that you see around the world. You got the which one's this? Oh, you go around and pick up the garbage, the rubbish sacks that are in town and deliver them to the trash place, garbage place. Breaker switch, there's, I'll show you in a second, there's towers around the map. You gotta get up to them and flick a switch or something. Beer run, that's delivering beer to a guy in town. And login is cutting down the trees that I showed you a minute ago. So let's save the game. Back, exit. Right. Now, the truck will be outside. It doesn't run. And there's a ton of loose bolts on it as well. Let's flip that up. It's missing the air filter. You can see straight away. I'm not sure if drive belt is a thing that you can buy. But it doesn't appear to be there if it is something you can buy. Also, you got the ignition leads, if you like, that go to the spark plugs. They're missing. The battery is there, but could be a dud battery. We could probably check that. Where is it? It's to be fair, I can't bring that into view anymore. Oh, what did I do? What did I do? I just took the battery out. I didn't mean to take the battery out. The battery is fine. Okay, where's the starter motor? Be on the back of the engine block somewhere. Generally around where the gearbox connects to it. But anyway. So yeah, this thing doesn't run. We've got to put money into it to get it running. That's what the guy said at the junk place. Right. Now, I think what we need to do is we need to go into town on foot. That's the only option we have. And do the beer run. Because we can do that on foot. It's not that far. This does look painful doing it this way, but and will obviously take longer than the car. But the car is kind of, how you say, not let's just say it's gone on vacation for a little bit, shall we? Until we can get enough raise enough money to get it back. And the only way I can see to do that now is by using the phone and teleporting it, essentially. Unsticking it, shall we say, to back home. Getting it recovered back home. Now, I'm not sure how much this beer run will give me off the top of my head. But let's just check, actually. Where is it? 5E. Transport me and my car home. So we need $50. I don't think it's going to give us enough. Motorcycle? Have we got a motorcycle? I'm going to have to check that when I get back home. I don't remember seeing a motorcycle, even when I was messing about. Unless it's out here in the world somewhere that I've got, and I've got to find it. I don't know. I don't remember seeing it when I was messing about. Whoa! Insta spawn. Jeez. That scared the crap out of me. I reckon that's what happened, you know. I reckon something spawned on the road, which I obviously didn't see, and that's what pushed the car off the road. That's what I'm thinking happened. So we need to go in here, buy some beer. And deliver it. Yeah, I just fancied a walk today. That's why I haven't got the car. So the marker is over there in town. Like I say, this was not this was not part of the plan. I planned to show you the rubbish run as well today, but that's probably going to have to wait till next episode. Probably do this beer run and we'll go from there. Now the thing about this is the guy that has the beer does have a golf cart actually that I could potentially use to transport a couple of bags to and from the rubbish dump, which is just down the road, to get enough money to get back to the car to teleport the car back home. That could work. I think there's the golf cart, which is usable. Now listen to this guy, because if you know YouTuber Scapegoat, he sounds exactly like Scapegoat, who I've seen a lot of Scapegoat's videos, actually. I do enjoy his content. And he himself has played a lot of this game. But he sounds exactly like Scapegoat. Quote me if I'm wrong, but I swear it's him.
Oh, thanks, man. Here you go. My girlfriend and I broke up a few months ago, and this is all her furniture. I was hoping you could help deliver it.
Tell me. Ah, that's where it goes. I'm going to have to do that another day, Scapegoat, alright? Because my truck's not running yet, and the car is, how you say, not usable right now. But sure, I'll keep that in mind. So let's do this. Amazingly, the brakes on this are so much better than the car. So we just grab the bags, chuck them in the back. Unfortunately, I think it's only going to allow me to do one at a time. Might get away with 3. So to be fair, we're probably going to lose the bag. Need to turn it around. Delivering trash bags in a golf cart. We're going to have to do this a couple of times because it's $10 a bag, I think, from memory. And we need $50. It's not that far. It's literally a few hundred yards down this track to the rubbish dump. Hang on. Did he even pay me for delivering that beer? Or did I just not take the money from him? I'm going to have to go back and check that, because I don't think he gave me any money for it, did he? There we go. So, grab that. Oops, missed. And we put that in there. Add that one in there. And we go up to him, and he'll give us some money. If we can climb the mountain. Apparently.
Listen, don't tell anyone about this.
Alright. We take that money and put it in the inventory. $30. Alright. Now reversing this thing is just barely exists. Oh, that was... No, that's a bad plan. That's such a bad plan. But yeah, we're now... Come on. assuming this gets back up the hill. Now bombing it round in a golf cart. Just because we can. You know, that was the plan all along, actually. Hitch the car off the cliff so we can bomb it around in a golf cart. Absolutely was the plan. Oh dear. So yeah, I'm going to need to do that at least one more time so I can get the car back. And that's what I'll probably do, is do it one more time, get the car back. Then I can come back down into town and do it properly with the car. This whole clear up, shall we say. Yo, scapegoat, you didn't give me the money for that beer. Because I didn't take it, apparently. Whoops. Where'd you go? How much is that? Wait. So we've got $30 now. Inventory. 55. And I think it costs $10 to buy the beer. We've got enough money to get the car back. Thanks, scapegoat. Let's go get the car back. Now, I've not actually seen this part in action, so yeah. We're about to find that out together. I guess it's just gonna blank screen and teleport us back home. That would be my guess. But let's find out together. So the beer run makes you $5 per trip, by the sounds of it. Because that was $15 he just gave us. And the beer cost $10 to buy. So it's not a huge amount. But it's something at the start of the game, I suppose. So let's get the car back, teleport home, and wow, I've only just seen that. Didn't notice that before. 132741125. Do you think these things around the map, do you think they're going to be like codes or something, maybe, for something in future? I mean, I guess it's possible. Right. Let's go get the car and retrieve it. We're going to move this one off the road while we're here, because I know exactly what will happen. I'll come flying down here, completely forget about it, and drive right into it. End up off the road again. But I'm thinking that's kind of what happened. Is it just spawned in front of me as I went over that ridge, hit it, and then off the cliff. But at this moment in time, there is no other vehicles on the road. So there's no AI driving around like there is in My Summer Car, or was there AI driving around in Bazoo? Don't think there was last time I played it. Now the car is off down this way somewhere. I see it. Right. So we bring up the phone, press E. Transport me and my car home. Yeah, is that recovery? Take me home. Take me home? transport me and my car home. Why does that not work? I have $50. I got 55. Does this not work? Hang on. Hang on. Whoops. Put the phone down. There we go. Give me a second. Let me try something. Because in town, there's an ATM. I wonder if the money has to be in your bank rather than on you in cash in order to do that. So let me get back to town and put the money in the bank. And then we'll try that. Right, here we are. Let's just try and put the money in the ATM. So if we deposit 50. I can't. Okay, fine. Just deposit it all. There we go. Right, exit. Let's get back to the car and try again. Maybe that's how you got to do it. Maybe you got to have it in the bank because it's a phone call, not a like a handover transaction, I suppose. That's the right phrase. So, you know what? Let's just walk down through this way, see what we see. See if we see anything interesting. I'm guessing we won't. I'm guessing it's kind of like just forest stuff with a few recyclable items dotted around. You never know. You never know what you might see. There's a container in the water though, which I'm pretty certain the containers that are dotted around like that awkwardly are to do with racetrack layouts that the game has. Yeah, it told you wouldn't take long. It's back at the car now already. And let's try that again. So we're at the car. 5E. Transport me and my car home. New. Zilla towing. Doesn't want to do it. Unless I'm pressing the wrong button. But I mean, it's highlighting it when I click it. But it doesn't want to do it. Oh dear. Well, I generally don't know then how I'm going to get this car back. But what I might have to do is restart the game and yeah, get back to the stage where we're at, ready for episode 2. Oh, I did not mean to wonder. Is it because that was open? Let's try again then. Try one more time. E to open the menu, transport me and my car home. Nah, didn't think it'd be that simple. Ah, dear. Not because I'm in the car, is it? Anything silly like that? No. Oh, well. Yeah, so if you've enjoyed that, enjoyed my fail, if you'd like to see more, let me know in the comments. It started to rain again. But, yeah. It's a lovely lakeside place. It was quite a dramatic fall from the cliff. But yeah. What I might have to do, like I said, is restart the game, get back to the point where we're at, where I've delivered the beer, then I'll go back home, and then we'll carry on with episode 2. But for now, that's going to bring us to an end for this episode. And until next time, from My Summer Car with Mom Bazoo Had a Baby, it'd be called Junkyard Truck Simulator Episode 1. That's an introduction to it, I suppose. Thanks for watching. Bye for now. Okay, well, good news, I guess. I managed to find a way back up with the car, so I've not had to restart. Yeah, just thought I'd let you know. I'll see you in episode 2. I'll get the car home. I'll see you in the next episode.